The 90s were when Hollywood really jumped on the idea of adapting video games into movies. Hollywood's first attempt at doing this would be Super Mario Bros., which at this time was the most popular game on the market. But it was plagued by disastrous production, criticized by devout fans for veering away from the style and aesthetic of the game. It didn't prove to be successful at all, but if you grew up with it, there's definitely a sense of nostalgia. Despite its lack of success, Hollywood would not give up, and they transitioned over to fighting games. They took a crack at Double Dragon, turned the setting into this dystopian future. Looking back at this, I don't think it's a very good movie, but I certainly thought it was super cool as a kid, and again, nostalgia goes a long way. But Street Fighter would actually prove to be a bit of a success. Get Jean-Claude Van Damme, a major action star, to play one of the game's most popular characters, Guile, a seasoned, talented actor like Raul Julia to play the villain, M. Bison. This made money, but it was definitely criticized, and Raul Julia taking on this film has a very heartfelt story behind it. He did it for his kids. They love this game. They helped him develop dialogue and mannerisms for the character. But a big success would come in 1995 when Hollywood adapted one of the most popular and controversial games of the time, Mortal Kombat. If you were at an arcade in the 90s, you will know you had to wait in a long line to play this game. And when it became available for play at home on consoles, well, if your parents didn't let you get the game, you went to your friend's house whose parents let them get the game, and you certainly played it there in secret. Now, this definitely toned down the violence of the game. It applied a PG-13 rating, definitely wanted to reach a large audience, and it certainly did because it was financially successful. They just knew how to adapt this in a way where it could be PG-13 but still absolutely entertaining and cool. But the sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, was terrible. This is a rushed sequel that felt unfinished. They didn't know what to do with it. And like the first film had a great soundtrack, the best thing about this movie was the soundtrack. Video game adaptations in the decade would close out with an adaptation of a popular PC game, Wing Commander. This movie is bad. I went to see it on opening weekend. I thought it was a giant fart, and I still feel that way about it today.